Hey guys, Jimbo TB here, back with another episode in this Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. So before I get started... Oh, it's nice to know that Darth Vader has left us. But before I get started, I have to admit that I'm actually speaking to you from the future. Yeah, there was a mess up in Windows, so I don't know how it happened, but my microphone volume that's normally at 90 was somehow set to 20. And I never go into this setting, so I don't know how it happened. Anyway, so I'm not going to pretend I'm playing. This is well after this happened. This is like a day later. And I have to say something, obviously. Otherwise, this would be a very quiet playthrough. So, I'm not really sure what I was looking at there. I think it was scenery, and I was pointing out the chap on the balcony that's hiding around the corner. Speaking of hiding around the corner, being very tentative for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go up and kick him, Jimbo. What are you doing? There you are, boy. There you are. Don't know why it's so tentative. I know how to handle those guys. Right, so this is where we saw that guy hiding on the right. And there's another guy to the left, one of the boulder knights. Not like the quick guy that we just saw though. A slightly slow and with a larger shield. And I'm trying to bait them out, but I haven't realised there's like a secondary alcove and that I need to go further. Oh, I've just realised. There they come. And now what he's got? He's got one of the boulder side swords. I gather it's quite a good weapon for a dex build. And again, there we are. I don't know why I just didn't do another strong attack there, rather than attack the wall. Gotta be careful though, because I don't have any Estus left by the looks of it. I don't like going across that bridge. I'm always worried I'll jank off the side with the analog stick. Oopsie daisy. Oh god, even in commentary afterwards I'm saying it. I'm taking my time for some reason though. I guess I'm really worried about the two of them ganking me. I've got no idea what I was thinking at the time though. I guess I'm just worried about the Estus. Now I think about it. Surely this guy won't be too much of a... Ooh, as long as I keep my shield up he won't be in trouble. It's interesting though, because I'm watching this on a little, how do I put it, like a preview window within the editing software, so I don't have a full screen to look at. And what am I doing here? I guess I'm talking about the brightness. Yeah. So I did turn it up last episode, and then when I kind of watched the first episode to see if it came out okay, I realised that actually the brightness was a reasonable reflection of what I was seeing, and what I was seeing was a little bright, so I shouldn't have turned it up. But I'm always worried about YouTube making things darker. Oh god, they're teasing me. All these people ahead of me that have already rung the bell. Gesture the fire into existence, somehow. Right, at this point, I don't think I want to use my souls on levelling up myself. I want to use them to upgrade my sword. At least I think that's what I do. And I'm saying that I bet I just use them on souls, soul level. Alright, okay, so I'm going to kindle it first. That does make sense. Although I shouldn't have used the items, because top right corner you can see I already had humanity. That was just a waste. I'm so used to not having humanity that I didn't even check.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
So I think I learned the gesture, which most, but not all NPCs have. and then let's talk to him.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
As we don't have anything like crystal weapons, I doubt any of our equipment needs repairing. But it is interesting what he said about weapons never betraying you. I wonder if he's been betrayed in the past, and that's kind of what he's alluding to. I guess we'll never know. I think we're going to upgrade the longsword though for now. Well, we're not.
You then. Be careful out there.
We didn't upgrade the longsword? Why not?
Well, hello. You seem to need it.
Oh, I guess I just forgot or something. Yeah, you always seem to need more shards or more titanite than you think. I think it's 1, 1, 2, 2, and then 3 for the 5th upgrade. And after that, I presume it goes to the slightly larger titanite shards. Yeah, the price of some of these things, I don't think things like armor smith boxes or repair boxes are really worth price right now. 3,000. It's just too expensive. Got the broadsword. Yeah, and the axe is physical scaling. Sorry to say strength scaling, so not really what we're looking for. There is this pike though. I don't know if that's better than the spear. It has a little bit more damage, but it does seem to have pretty high requirements. Okay, so the pike is a large spear with a very long red hilt, traditionally used by groups of soldiers, especially... Fine. I was only halfway done there, Jimbo. How rude. I don't think any of these shields are actually better than what we've got. They might have slightly different defences on the magic, fire and lightning properties. Maybe the stability will be slightly better by like 1, but I don't think they're worth the investment. And if we're interested in the pike, it'll have to be something we come back
There
for.
are 2 types of weapon forging.
Oh yeah.
There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
Everyone laughs in this place. It has occurred to me though, does the game only take place over a day or two, because there is no night, it's always daytime. I never even thought about it until now. It just didn't occur to me.
Don't get yourself killed.
It's only now he said that. I think the first time we played the game, or the first time I played the game, should I say, before I went all the way through, I didn't even realise that there was multiple dialogue, so I talked to an NPC once. In so many games, you talk to an NPC and they just give you the same dialogue. And I never checked again. So I never got the explanations for how some of these things work. And I never talked to Misery Guts over in Firelink, so I didn't find out about the second bell for quite a long while. It's just funny, I just went on the assumption. Let's talk to this guy. Case in point, I think.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
He's jolly, this guy. But I like his voice, it's very sing-songy. I guess that's why the guy doing his voice is a voice actor. It just sounds... I don't know, my voice I find sounds so flat, and his is interesting to listen to. I have no idea where I'm zigzagging along here, it's just for fun. Oh, the guy's a little bit more advanced in equipment than me. I think he had the grass crest shield. Not entirely sure. Certainly a shield that I want to obtain before we fight some of the bosses. I find that's probably the best shield for bosses, in my opinion, just because of the stamina regain. It's not 100% defense, but it's close enough. Oh my god, the amount of summon signs on the ground. We haven't been human most of the game, and I'm really not used to this. Like I said, with all the blood puddles. So many more people playing the remaster because it's new. I didn't realise, it's like traffic lights or Chinatown or something, there's so many of them. The whole ground's lit up, but look at this guy. Oh, maybe, okay, I guess not, he's just vanished. He looks like he's got one of those, not witch doctor, plague doctor masks on. Am I just looking at everyone's costume? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try and sneak up on this guy. Yep. He nearly turned around, but not quite. Again, I do want that boulder side sword, but pretty sure I haven't encountered it by the time I'm speaking to you from the future, so wouldn't hold out too much hope if I were you. But I don't know why I didn't just do that straight away. Yeah, so I'll go down the side here and avoid aggroing the guys inside. I guess that's the spearman above, maybe? Not really sure. Yeah, up there. Okay, well, kill this guy and then we can open the shortcut gate. I don't think we're going to go back anytime soon, but it's nice to have. I might as well, while I'm here. Basement key. So I think that's for Lower Undegberg, I think. I said... I think. Good at repetition, apparently. Halberd. I think the damage is quite good, but the moveset is kind of slow. Scaling is only D. Plus 16 strength required. They're not very useful at the moment, and I don't think I'll be using it anyway. So long-hilted weapon, God, I can't read this on the preview window. Yeah, but strength, dexterity, Halberd has 2 elementary attacks, spear-like thrusting, and large sweeping axe-like attacks. And I didn't catch the rest of it, but you get the idea. Plus, you can read. Why am I reading for you? Still getting those slowdown lags though. You know what that's all about. Not sure why he did that. Stupid AI is. It is. I'm trying to pull this guy from the left. I don't want to get a 2-on-1 situation if I can help it. He's not paying attention. It always seems like these are the ones that kill me. Just so nippy. Yeah, and I'm not going to attack when he's in that stance. Otherwise I think it's parry and then, well, a lot of health gone, if not all of it. Ooh. No, just more Titanite. I won't say no. It's not really what I want. You see what I mean? There's just no comparison between the two. Which is weird because it's actually the Boulder Side Sword on the slower guys that I want. I don't know if the Boulder Shield is any good. Can't remember the stats. Ooh. Don't like that bit. I think I said. Don't like it. Is the big guy on the right, or have I killed him yet? No, he's still there. Spaced out. Size of this chap. I think, what was he called? One of the Belnica Knights? I don't know how to pronounce it. Pretty sure you can get their equipment, but I doubt I'll be using it at any point. Far too heavy. They're saying that in my last playthrough, I think I had heavier equipment. I think I went with the black iron set, which is even heavier. But it wasn't a complete set, it was like the cuirass, the black iron, and I think the gold hemmed skirt and hood. Looked like a kind of like a Dark Angel or something. Not the TV series. It's too slow. I think the only thing you have to be careful about with these chaps is when they do the double attack with the flail, or the mace should I say. Other than that, well, they're too dangerous. Right now, Mr. Clown is up there. Yeah. Well, that breathing sound. Back. I wonder if that's him, whether it's one of his sound effects that somehow got into the previous area. Okay, Firekeeper Soul, we'll make sure not to use that by mistake. Not sure what I'm looking at here. I guess I'm probably just talking. Right, so we have the lift shortcut to activate back to Firelink. And there are goodies underneath the lift shaft if I feel like it, but they lead out into the skeleton area by the graveyard. I don't really feel like fighting those guys right now. I'm not very good at fighting those guys if I'm honest, especially the large guys. Freak me out. Still, it's worth activating this and we can use it in future for much quicker access to Firelink. Turned blue for a second there, I don't know why. Some kind of lighting glitch. Oh! Smashed me in the face. Barely see around this monk guy. I'm trying to abuse the stair glitching, but this guy's I was gonna say this guy's handling it well, but then he died, so moot point, never mind, shut me up. Why don't you? Hell do I know? Right, you can see him through the window there. Guess he hasn't noticed me yet. He's got a whole posse of guys with him. I guess maybe I'm trying to aggro them before he sees me. I don't know if that works. I guess up to a point it does. Oh no, he's started. Oh, my lock-on failed. That's never good. And you can see the glowing from these guys where the what are they called? Channelers? Channelers boost other AIs around them. Oh, and I'm completely messing this up apparently. Probably should heal. Oh, not like that though. Went in for too long and then didn't back out far enough before I healed. Happens. presume I'm talking at this point, probably going, "Ah, oh, tarnation, didn't I do badly? Oh well, back to the grind." I don't know what I was saying. Oh, that's definitely the grass crest shield on the other guy there. I'm not really sure what I'm talking about. No idea. Maybe I'm drinking coffee? Maybe I'm signing off. Is this the end of the episode? No, it can't be. It's too early. I have no idea what I have to say at this point. I'm sure it was poignant, though. No idea what it could have been about, though. God, I'm here a long while. Oh, no! No, I bet my controller failed. I bet that's what it is. I bet the controller's failed. Okay, I'm going to zoom ahead and see when this carries on. Yep, same as last time. That was a good couple of minutes of nothing. Right, back to the grind then. We'll give that another try. Maybe this time we can actually kill the channeler and get on with the boss. I'm not holding up too much hope, though. I mean, I'm definitely not holding up too much hope. I wouldn't if I were you, because I know what happens. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it, though. I can hear an ice cream van in the distance. Ah, I think it's just too far away. I'm honest though, I never used to see ice cream vans all that often, even as a kid. They were probably more common back then, but they weren't too common around my area. Kind of hear them going to all the other areas and go, you know, why the hell aren't you here? And then I'd beg for money from my parents, and nah, by the time we got anything together, if they got anything together, the van was gone. Just impatient. And I'm showing a proficiency here, as you can see. Got so lucky he died. I think he would have counter-attacked otherwise and probably killed me. Right, let's have another go with the Horde then. God, he's so jovial. Look at him dance. Adoro! Let me dance and chant in Swedish. And then shout, Adoro! Oh, he's at the head this time. That trident of his. And the problem is that all his chums can run through him. Run through him to run me through, so to speak. I'm doing a little bit better, but I should really pay attention to my health. Oh, I did it again. Back off a little bit more carefully. I'm only just about backing off far enough, so... Wow. Guess that's the... Wow, that was a bit of a fail in the lock on the second time. Pretty sure I should have made it around the corner with that. I'm not normally a huge fan of firebombs, but I figure in this case I might as well, and I do have a stash of them that I don't think I'm going to use for much else. Saying that, it did okay. 115 damage isn't too bad. Right, I think there's a soul to pick up there and then a pathway in the corner before we start tackling the gargoyle hell. That's one of the quick chaps. Hopefully we don't fudge the numbers. He's a bit more cautious now. He didn't like that, did he? Bluffed his lines, really. Normally those guys can take a good chunk of health off me. Not in this case. What all these chairs and desks are about. Not too. I mean, I kind of know church layout, but not this building. It's got an unusual layout, especially above here. Right, so we got this interesting guy in prison here. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
See, if I had the choice, I wouldn't help him, but I know that he'll get out anyway. And if I help him, I'll at least get something out of it, if however small. I can't remember what it is, though. This guy, though. What a bastard.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Not sure what this guy's deal is. Don't know what his deal is. I've always been confused here. There's like a door, and then there's like a wooden barricade wall that we smashed through. You can't go through the door. Was there 2 doors before? I can't imagine the wall's fallen down, so I don't know why there are 2 entranceways. And I guess at this point I've noticed that Vader's returned, breathing down my neck. Right, so let's go off and make our first hash of this. I don't tend to one-shot too many bosses. I tend to use the first round or... Oh, I like the mist effect. Not going to ask for any help either. I think I didn't for a lot of the bosses last time, but I think I did with this one, and I did with Ornstein. Don't know if there was too many others. I think I did with the Gaping Dragon, but I don't know why. Yeah, so this time we're just gonna watch the cutscene, and hopefully that'll fix my audio issues for me. God, it's so obvious which ones you're gonna fight. Like, you've got 2 static, and then 2 very obvious characters that stick out from the background. Well, you gotta come down here just to mess my day up. Yeah, I gotta be careful of the range of these guys. I always underestimate it. So I think I just got lucky there. Here's I'm going for a blocking strategy. At least for now. Oh, I got the tail axe first time. Well, it's an axe, so I presume it's a strength weapon. I doubt. Oh god, I'm getting so lucky. I'm getting really lucky. This isn't proficiency. And that's one of the reasons to take the tail off as well, of course. So, sweeping in the air tail attacks. I find they're so hard to dodge because the camera wheels around like a top. Probably would have got a free hit on me there. That's because I don't notice it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, and here it's where I realise that I can't run if I'm locked on. I didn't even know. You died. Oh. I'm not sure what the death count is at this point. I don't know if that's the 2nd death or my 3rd death. I don't know what I'm doing there. I've lost the entrance. I'll always take these guys out just because I don't want to get stabbed in the back. I'm not sure why I'm doing this again, to be honest. My time should really be up. I guess I'm just keen. Hoping that I can progress. I'd even move on quicker. Good job I kindled that, because using Estus already. Oh dear. What am I doing? Well, I brought him down here, and hopefully the open space is more amenable to me jumping attack. Okay. I was going to say to me rolling around, but I don't seem to be doing that. Your health. Try this again, apparently. God. I've not got the timing for this guy down at all. Another thing I'm not sure about is when he goes into the stance where he can parry you. Can you kick that away, like you can a shield? Or will he just... I don't know, can you parry a kick? I have no idea. Never tried. I think I was going for the backstab there, but I missed it. Right, let's take on all these buggers. I think the last time I played this I had the Black Knight Greatsword, not the super Black Knight sword, not the two-handed one. I suppose it's like a longsword compared to a greatsword normally, but everything for the Black Knights is larger because they're larger. But that made this area so much easier. The thrust was super powerful and went a long way. Swinging attacks had wider arcs because the sword's larger. Really dealt with these guys a lot easier. I think sometimes maybe I just had it on easy mode using that sword. I'm so lucky to get it. And I've got it again. But I kind of... What's the point of playing exactly how I played last time? I want a different experience this time, even if that experience is working out that I'm not very good without it. At least for now. I am keen to get going. I do wish the quick climbing ability from Dark Souls 2 was in this game as well. Would have been nice if they could have introduced it. I can understand why they wouldn't include omnidirectional rolling, because you'd think it might make some of the bosses trivial. I imagine it's balanced for the moveset you had originally. I'm making a go at dodging sometimes. I think the shield is too much of a crutch though. Oh god, I didn't know I did that. Doing oddly well. I think it's fluke. I think going behind him seems to be the way forward. If you can get rid of the tail axe, then that will cut down on some of his options. Wow, that goes a long way. But I need to be quicker. I need to be a lot quicker. Because the second one's already upon me, and between the two of them they can pen me in so easily. Yeah, and it's the camera I think that will get me killed here, because as you can see it looks at one of them that I'm locked onto, and the other one could be attacking or anything and I wouldn't know. Just couldn't see them. I think it's useful when you have a shield to orientate your defence, but especially here where they're in different directions and I'm looking in the sky. Yeah, I'm underestimating their range as well. Oh. Wow, the recovery time after taking an Estus is also a little bit longer than I thought. I think I should have unlocked it. I'm living longer than I thought I would though. I think I need to learn a few more skills than I've got now. And the problem here now is if they can pen me behind. This is obviously the low walls that stop you moving too easily behind. I really don't like how they can attack through each other because you can never tell that's happening. God. I'm surprised I'm still alive, to be honest. I feel like I'm better at rolling at this point than I am in later battles. And maybe I just got tilted, which is entirely possible. Again, I think they're going to pen me in. And I'm not aware, not aware of where the other one is, but again, I made it somehow. I feel like I'm watching someone else play. The only problem is, I'm evading attacks, but I'm still getting hit enough to use Estus, and I'm not getting any real damage onto them. Right, I've obviously figured that out, but it's not enough. Maybe I could use fire bombs. I don't know how well it would work since they're also fire based. I'm not sure if that's how that works. I know they're called fire bombs, but I think maybe explosive damage is treated a little bit differently. Oh god, the camera. I can only assume that was a mishit, or maybe control lag, because I just suddenly swung middle of nowhere. Very strange end to that fight. Very strange. But anyway, I think this is where I give it an ending, or I try to make an ending. So I'll wave you a goodbye and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.